Yo, what's good, y'all? It's good out there, man. Just checking in with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? See, I got 28 subscribers now, almost at 30 subscribers. That's pretty cool with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to be heard and seen. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that'll go down. You know, in the near future. But I just like to talk, man. I just like to put my opinion on things, and you know what I'm saying, run it by and see who how people feel about it, or maybe some people can relate to it. But this I'm calling this joint heart talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like a heart to heart talk. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be bringing people on in the future. I already did one with my bro. Shout out to Chuck Black. You know what I'm saying? And when I really started it early on Instagram, I got a few. I did one with E Bucket, man. I don't know if y'all know him. Great baller. He done did international balling, overseas balling with different teams, and he wasn't in the NBA. He was in the the leagues, overseas leagues and stuff. One of my good friends, Quincy Ruffin, that's his little brother. But Eric Ruffin, E Bucket, me and him did a little debate joint. I did one with my boy Brandon from Jersey. We did one. And the first one, man, rest in peace to my homie, man, for life, bro. Damn, boy, just deep, man. Life is deep. Jarvis, man. I know y'all niggas from no Jarvis, man. Y'all ladies know Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? That was my homeboy, man. I ain't make it to the funeral, man. My views on stuff like that be different sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I could make it to a funeral, but a lot of times I feel like, we physical beings living in the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the spirit already moved on. You know what I mean? So to pay the respects, I do it sometimes, but pray for their spirit, man. Pray, and I'm thankful for the memories, you know what I'm saying, that we share together. And you know, I just be feeling like, man, if you knew this person, they knew you with the social media thing. A lot of people could be showing love, but it's a lot of phoniness in there too. Like I know y'all been to funerals, people crying, laid out, people you never seen before, but it's two sides of that. Because you never seen this person before, don't mean they didn't have a personal relationship with this person. And I'm not talking about jobs. There's other funerals. I done been to a lot of funerals, man. I just hit 40 Monday. Thanks to everybody out there for all the birthday love they've been showing me. You know what I mean? But I just hit 40 Monday. And you get to the age, man, you've seen a lot of people, and it really bothers you when it's young people, man. Our generation, man, and especially this younger generation, man. It's sad, man. You got a lot of young people just passing away violently through drugs, and I guess it always been going on, man. But it just seemed like now it just get more accelerated, man, with the media, man, the social media, and going back to social media, like I was saying, when a lot of times when people pass, man, and I'm not talking about Jay in particular, man. Much love to Jay, man. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of times when people pass, you don't know the relationship they had with certain people, but also people could be using that, like putting it on the shirt, man. It's two ways. You this person or getting a tattoo. You living through this person. They forever living as long as I'm living. I got this tattoo. Or is you doing it to get clout off this man name or this lady name? That happens. So me personally, man, there's no disrespect to nobody, but I don't care who look at it like. I saw 50 say that one time. He a Grammy nigga, but somebody was like, he didn't post somebody that passed, some famous musician. He's like, nigga, I don't have to post that shit. That's real. I don't have to post that shit for y'all niggas to feel like, oh, okay, now he's showing his respects. I can show that man respect. That person know how I felt about them. So I don't have to do it in front of y'all for y'all to feel like it's validated now through social media. And that's the trick of the world, man. It's one big trick, man. It's one when you really look at it, it's one big trick to all this shit. It's sad, yo. But calling it heart talk, like I always tell people, I always try to be unique and different. That's always been my standpoint and my approach and my viewpoint to a lot of things, even with like my rapping and stuff. Oh, coincidentally, I got the purple with the purple shirt. That's the royal. Oh, it's like that Wakanda juice. You know what I mean? I didn't think of that. See what I'm saying? That just should be happening. That's just some random. I saw a comedian Roy. What's his name? Roy Mahone. Roy something Jr. Roy, funny guy. He probably like 50 something. He was talking about that Kool-Aid that Wakanda Kool-Aid to give him his powers. You know what I'm saying? To all the Marvel fans, you know what time it is. Black Panther, one of my favorite T-shirts. And look, I always tell people, black people, we gauge ourselves. I'm pretty sure other people do it too, but I grew up around black people, and I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gauge our weight just like we gauge the weather sometimes in the real time. Like go outside, stick your arm out there, stick your head out there, walk out there for a little bit, go take the trash out, and that's how you tell. Because you know the app can tell you one thing, the internet can tell you one thing, the TV, the news channel can tell you one thing, but it ain't nothing like being out there. You know what I'm saying? That's a deep metaphor too. When you're out there, you see shit different, you feel shit different. But even like with this shirt used to be tight as fuck on me, man. And I need to tone up muscularly, but I feel like I'm losing a little, you know. And it's sad because it's never on this area. I always tell people a lot of times you gotta do the key workouts, you gotta work out certain areas because it seems like when you just do the standard workouts, push-ups, sit-ups, weightlifting without doing the angles and all that. You know, I heard about that Creed workout. I heard that was crazy. Some of my homeboys were telling me. But when you don't do precision workouts to work out the back triceps or the fucking pecs, you know what I mean? It seemed like when I used to jog a lot, it seemed like this area go fast and this area right here won't go. That's the problem, man. Like your chest supposed to be more, you know, guys like for their chest to be a little more prominent than they fucking stomach. But the stomach is, especially, I told you I'm 40 years old, man. The stomach is always, I call it the spare tire. You know what I'm saying? Because the wrap around like them love handles, they call them on the side. You got the stomach, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tire, man. That's always the hardest part. I got to get back into it myself. You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody, man, we as people make so many excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made excuses for years, yo. Like, and now excuse I gotta watch is my hair. You see, shout out to Fee, my hairstylist. You know, she hooked the hair up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see this camera freaking out too. I think it's the lights. Shit, kind of frizzy. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like having it styled, man. You know, a lot of times we'll use that as an excuse, like man, I don't want to work out because I might fuck my hair up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because your shit starts sweating. See, that's the opposed to getting braids, man. A lot of times, I mean, I'm getting letting your shit lock up. You know, you get you let these shits get wet, they're gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But me, I just like designs, bro. There's a pretty sick designs like electric. You know, I like designs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stick with these long as I can. I probably let my shit lock up in a little while. I got a little bit of see my shit real curly, so it ain't just gonna drop like that off the jump. But I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. All that's ancillary, which is secondary. You know what I'm saying? To the. Oh, let me say this too. Before we been a while, I told y'all I just hit 40th birthday, and you know it's just great to hear these times, yo. Stuff I never thought. Because I never even thought we'd have a black president. You know what I mean? And of course, he was the most hated, regardless how people feel about him. It's because of one reason. You know, he's only half. You know, and he's not super pro-black like Farrakhan or somebody like that. But of course, you know, he I never thought we would have a black. Me being honest, being born in the '80s, early '80s, I didn't think we'll never have a black president. You know how fucked up this country is. But guess what? They said they're gonna lock up your boy if he wasn't already. I seen that little mug shot was good for laughs, but it was just so funny. All the trolls, I mean, all the Trump um loyalists was so butthurt and so distraught about that. This man, oh my god, that's a fake. They so quick to do that fact check shit because y'all the biggest liars. A lot of them catch the biggest liars and the biggest misinformation. But anything that go against their agenda or whatever they trying to go with, which is usually some racist bullshit or bigoted bullshit, then you got all the fact checks in the world. The truth is the truth, though, baby. You know what I mean? You know you got to fact check everything. You know what I mean? Whether it's something you agree with or not, somebody that you agree with or something that you sign with or not, you got fact checks is fact checks. So. But they talking about him being locked up. That's just hilarious to me, man. You know what I mean? Because you know how many years they call us, man, brothers, especially sisters too, brown, black, brown, you know, all minorities, you know, and then poor white guys too, poor white ladies too. You know, they went through it, especially if they came from the poverty or they fell into the drug selling or you know fell into addiction. All part of that cycle, man. If you ever been to jail before, you seen that, man. I've been from Virginia to Cali. You see the same thing. It's sad, man. But we the downtrodden that they look down on. Like you judge somebody that come from nothing, from a neighborhood where you can find any drugs or guns or anything illegal like that, but you don't even have a grocery store in walking distance. You don't have a grocery store in driving distance. That's the shit a lot of us come from. But you'll judge somebody that make the wrong decisions in that circumstance. But somebody that's a millionaire and is out here robbing, swindling people for years, they celebrate and praise those people. My thing is a crook is a crook, a criminal is a criminal, nigga. Fuck Donald Trump. And people think that's just a political thing. No, fuck him and what he stands for. And the people that follow him, most of them know what the fuck he stands for. That's why they support him. And it really pissed me off too when a lot of my black people show me proof that he's racist. Outside of every racist thing he said and done, it's too many for y'all to, you know, y'all don't know how to use Google unless it's something convenient to y'all, or even more, y'all don't have a library, a free public library where you can read books and documents, which I feel is more secure and more believable and more honest than a fucking, you know, that's just me. I mean, it's common sense. You got lies in books too. You got people who's put their fucking influence in books. They're gonna try to get you to look at it how they want you to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Brainwash. There's a lot of that going on too. Well, a lot of times them books, man, you know, they cut and dry. You know what I mean? They keeping it 100. Because they know y'all motherfuckers not gonna read, especially niggas. Let's be real. Oh look, the fucking black, the color from the fucking camera is purple too. Oh, it's purpled out. That's the royalty color, baby. Wakanda forever. You know what I mean? That's my shit. Where my mask at, yo? So I don't got it in range because I would throw that motherfucker on for y'all too. Add to it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did with that shit. I think hold up, because I got two of them. I think I see. Yeah, this is my baby right here. Throw that shit on. I love wearing shit like this in Lowe's and Home Depot. Wakanda forever, baby. That nigga right there, bro. And you know, people say, why you so, let y'all see it for a little bit. Why you so pro-black? I'm not pro-black, bro. I'm pro-black. But I'm not, I hate you, pro-black. I'm not, we should be greater than nobody pro-black. The world is just so anti-black. The world is just so anti-black. Think about this for a moment. The world is so against black people. Look at this Caitlin Clark thing that just happened. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, LSU versus Iowa. That whole situation. I ain't even go into all that. Y'all seen the fact she did this. I mean, it's sports. We talk all the time. We play sports growing up. We talk shit to each other, do little. It's all in the game. And the funny part is the girl Caitlin, I got much respect for her. She's a baller. She's a hell of a shooter. She's from Iowa. The white girl said she didn't have no problem with getting taunted because she taunt herself. But it's just to her constituents and followers. Most of them are racist as fuck. They only watched the game because they wanted to see the all-white team beat the all-black. Let's be real, yo. Let's be real. I mean, this is America. This is what we go through. But yeah, man, because those that know me know I can talk my ass off. My mind always revolving. So, you know, the thing I was thinking about, let's get to my central point. Like I just said, I had to say fuck Trump. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he was saying defund the police too. Trump was saying fuck the police. So, now they're your enemies because they on your ass. But guess what? They've been on our ass and our ancestors' ass for no reason, nigga. Just because we black. You got 34 felonies you facing, bro. You was a fucking criminal, nigga. I ain't gonna call you no nigga, but you do some, bitch ass motherfucker. You done did a lot of shit, bro, and you done did a lot of shit. And the lawyers and your white privilege and your rich privilege done saved you for so long. And now these fake motherfucking police call themselves doing their job. FBI, no, they call themselves doing their job now. Yeah, the Farrakhan had all them charges. Obama had all them charges. Any black figurehead, they will be under the jail, nigga. 34 felonies? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah, dog. You running from 34 felonies. Scared to do a year, bro. How you do all that dirt and you scared to do? You know why? Because you's a bitch and you's a fucking fake motherfucker. And you don't want to be in no fucking real world where your money can't help you hide. Bunker boy. That's what they was calling that whack motherfucker. Bunker boy, hiding in a bunker. See, and even now, I seen the girl's name Marjorie Green. I try to get into politics, but hey, I hate racists. You know what I'm saying? People would say that you are racist just because you hate racists. No, racism and poverty has always been the problem for any nigga from the hood, whether they realize it or not. Those two. So that's my main two beefs in life, not people. It's just those systems they set up because the systems. You know what I'm saying? Poverty and racism. Even if I'm not poor right now, I've been poor. I come from having nothing, motherfucker. Like holes in your pants, hand me down clothes, getting food from the Salvation Army. I didn't have no control of that. That's when I was younger. When you a man, you got control. You got to rise up. You know what I'm saying? As a capitalistic society, all they care about is money. Get your fucking paper up, yo. That's my advice to anybody out there. Yo. Get your money up. Hey, what Pac said on Against All Odds? He said, a nigga told me get my money up before you go to war. And this life is a war. So guess what? You better be strapped, bro. Better be strapped with that paper. Because if not, because they ain't never going to stop coming for you. That's the thing about it. Being black in America is always an issue. So guess what? There's always a fight, man. But yeah, look, yo. Let's talk about this shit. We're talking about money, capitalism. I'm going to put it on the table. That's how I do it. Heart talk, baby. That's what I'm going to call this shit. It's not a podcast. I'm about to hashtag that too. It's not a podcast. I don't want to do nothing that nobody else is doing. This is just a straightforward discussion right now, but I want to change it to something different. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it different. You know what I mean? Value versus worth. That's what I titled this thing because I didn't know how I wanted to, describe and come across it as, but value versus worth. Okay, so I'll give you a real quick explanation of what I'm trying to get across. Value and worth is two different things, yo. Put this out for a minute. I'll get back to it. Value and worth is two different things. I think people really get that mixed up. We could talk about liquor, man. I've been sober for years now, a few years. But somebody was telling me, and I did a little research into it. I can't give y'all the total details, but it's a certain kind of liquor that they make at the same place they make Hennessy, the Fields or wherever they run that fucking liquor process through or whatever. But it's another name and it's off-brand. But it's basically the same thing. Now you got, what is it? I don't want to misquote this shit. Acuras, Hondas, or one of them type of cars, Hondas or Nissans. They make them at the same place they make Lexus, I think. Think about that, yo. So just because I put that Lexus emblem on it, or just because I put that Hennessy label on the bottle, it might be the same shit. I'm gonna tell you some real deep, groovy shit, bro. Being in the mix my whole life, I done seen in the club, bro. Fine bartenders. Everybody rip. The chick might slide some bottom shelf. Boom, 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 boom. Bottom shelf liquor. Nikolai, nigga. I seen that shit one day. I told the girl, I said, you a savage. I said, I ain't hating on your hustle. You know, you gotta hate the game, can't hate the player. I said, I'm not hating you, a savage though. She started laughing, a little smirk, because you sliding these niggas, these high price women, these high price drinks. They think they drink a Ciroc. And guess what? It's two factors. For one, they so drunk, they don't even realize that it's Nikolai. You could get a big bottle back in the day, a Nikolai, a fucking big bottle for $7, yo. We call that shit gut rot, bro. Rot gut. That shit gonna rot your fucking guts. You drinking that shit, man, you gonna be in the bathroom, fucked up. You gonna be throwing up, and you know. But when motherfuckers was broke back in the day, hey, you ain't got a lot of money, you might split that shit. I'm gonna put 5 in, 5 in. Hey, we done had them times, bro. We had times drinking the good shit, too, champagne, wine, you know. And this is me speaking on past shit, because like I said, I don't even drink no more. But that don't mean I don't have no memories. That don't mean I didn't enjoy it. But it's a mental thing, and now I have mentally decided that ain't for me, because it always get me in trouble, you know. And that's another. But like I said, the value and the worth for something, man. You put a different label. You take them Kanye shoes, yo. I saw this online. They was joking about the 6-ring Jordans, or even some of these fake Jordans. You seen designer Jordans, or not just the designer ones, because a lot of them are respected by the sneakerhead community. Another gatekeeping. I'm better than you community. Y'all niggas can take it however you want. I don't give a fuck. I speak the truth. It's a lot of gatekeeping communities in this world. People feel like we're the elites, we're the superiors. We can look down if you don't fit into this. Now I don't wear fake Jordans because I feel like if you gonna look, I put it this way: if before I wear some fake shit, I wear some less price shit that's real. I wear some Pumas. You can get Pumas for $60. Shout out to my boy Mike Lowe, the Puma King. You know what I'm saying? He always got the Puma sweat. I seen him the other day. He always had a sweatsuits and shit in the different Pumas. You know, like Nipsey. You know, Nipsey was a big Puma. You know, it's like a West Coast thing. I think that designed the shoe because you know Kendrick and them still rocking with the Reebok, the old Reebok classics and shit. His shoe like a Reebok classic. That ain't really my style. I was born in Cali, but I was from Virginia, so you know I'm more into Timbs, DCs, Jordans. You know, polo boots. That you know, I got some polo sneakers, but different styles. You know, like we into that. You know, and bigger shoes. I don't like that flat low top shit. That just ain't my style. But I ain't knocking. Some people freak that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like mid. That's usually the range, mid. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you got custom J's, designer J's, all this shit. I see one they had Louis V and Jordan. I know that's probably not a real shoe. It might be though. Sometimes they do collabs. If they do, that shit probably costs goddamn. But let's say it's not real. Somebody could have them on somewhere, and somebody could have some Yeezys on. They gonna joke this nigga like they joking about the 6-ring Jordans. They still real Jordans, nigga. They not fashionable to a lot of people. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, you got the 6 rings on. They'll laugh at you with the 6 rings while wearing some fucking Yeezys with holes in them and look like fucking Alien versus Predator 3, nigga. Or wearing some fucking Yeezys that or what's them Balenciaga look like the glue melted on them motherfuckers and it's like dripping glue all over it. Look like something else if you vulgar. You know what I'm saying? Look like something fucked up if you vulgar. But people would judge you because you know why? It's a status symbol. Value and cost is too. Cost is a status symbol thing, yo. When people pay this high price, I walk around with a shirt. Let's say I'm walking with this Black Panther. Let's say I got some purple and black J's that match purple and black, whatever, Nikes. It's crazy. A motherfucker could come in and be like, damn, that shit hard, bro. Like the different color purples, and I had different color purple. You know, I like, see, I'm in the color palette shit. Like, you know what I mean? I like doing different shit, yo. You know what I mean? Like, but another motherfucker come through with the V long, you know. See, this I'm an older nigga, bro. I told them 40. That's the younger generation, I think. Now you got older niggas that keep up with shit like that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that either. But V long, my cousin showed me a shirt. It just got V long and it got like bullet holes or something on it. That shit was $95, dog, for a t-shirt like this. So you bust down the 95, you bust down the whole yard for a t-shirt. I got this shit out of Walmart for $10. And guess what? Value and cost is two different things. Because depending on the person, let's say we went to a club, you know, niggas be trying to compete for women. And girl might like my swag with my Walmart shirt $10 and my Walmart jeans $10 or my damn what's that shit? Target jeans. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm old, bro. Like, look at all this gray hair I got, yo. I'm at that age in that mind state Long as my shoes, now I am a little vain. My shoes, I can't wear no skips, but that's a damage point too we got from being black, growing up in a black society where we was wearing voice, nigga. Let's talk that real shit, nigga. We was wearing voice. Y'all know what voice is, dog? Like those shits was $15 from A&N, bro. That's what we was wearing in school. Sometimes we had to wear them bitches for a whole year, dog. To my elementary school, early middle school. Once we got old enough, at least start doing whatever you're doing to get paid, and working jobs. You could work a job, you like 15 back then. I don't know about now. Get that working permit, but before that, bro, we was broke, man. So, when I was around my grandma way, it was yards. We was in apartments when we was younger. And before that, when I was real young, we was in the woods. So Chuckatuck, shout out to Chuckatuck. But we was in the square, most of my younger years, I was in National Square in apartments. So one of y'all's the cut, nigga. But when I move around my grandma area, you know what I'm saying? Hall Place, that was high school. It's yard. So that's a hustle, bro. I'm the little nigga. They'll tell you they remember. Old people, whoever. Let me cut your grass for $5. Telling you, bro, like $13, 13 years old, 12 years old. Can I cut your grass, man, please? And it's just about how you could carry yourself, conduct yourself. Be polite. That's why I thank God I did have grandparents and parents that instilled that in me. You know what I'm saying? And this is 1996, 1995, when I was 12 years old. That's how fucking old I am. But I'm not ashamed of it. A lot of people, I think, run from their age. I embrace it. I'm older now. I try to impart wisdom to people when I was that age. I was doing dumb shit, fucking up, and not giving a fuck. Because like I tell people, man, a lot of times, man, I seen so much is deep, man. It's like touch you right here, yo. Like when you say I don't give a fuck, it's because you do. That's why you mad, yo. People don't realize a lot of times you say I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I've been there. I've been there a lot of times in my life, nigga. I say I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Be out there drunk, young as a motherfucker, drunk, high, angry, horny, whatever mood you in, you do give a fuck. When people out here hoeing and men and women, they hurt. They hurt, man. They emotionally hurt. And they feel like they can't trust nobody. So they out here doing whatever. Or they trying to be cool. They hurt to the point nobody accept me. So I gotta get these bitches. I gotta get these women. No disrespect to the women. But that's a lot of us raised on some bullshit, man. The block taught us the logic was psychotic. That's what my nigga Nas said. My favorite rapper probably of all time. Besides Pop, Pop gone, rest in peace to the greatest, you know what I mean? But spitting that real, the jewels, and from a street's perspective. I got love for De La Soul and Chuck D, Public Enemy, all them ones that laid the way, KRS, but they brought it to that street side where niggas that's from that era can relate to that shit, yo. It's like you putting the jewels in. What Prodigy say, man? One of my favorites, rest in peace, Prodigy. Got to mix the medicine in with the food. Like my dog, you know what I'm saying? Always got to check them for heartworms. That's something that pit bulls can get. You don't want them to get heartworms and really serious to get hurt. So they get pills for it or shots, but the pill is a big ass pill. I can't get him to eat it, but guess what? I mix it up in that food. I don't even got to break the pill up. Just chop it up. Just mix it up with that dog food. You can eat it. And that's what I feel like good artists show. They teach you a lesson. Even back to Nina Simone and them back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Is there a song, Birds Flying High, You Know How I Feel? In the sky, you know how I feel. That shit, man, I'm telling you, bro, but that's another discussion. Music is so deep. But it all relates, man. That's the thing about discussions in life and ways you look at things. I feel like everything is connected. It all relates. So peep this. It really, okay, so like music. How can you put a value on music? How can you put a worth? How much is it worth versus a price? This shit, somebody look. I seen a Mexican dude, man. One of my favorite songs by Tupac, "Death Around the Corner." This man said, "I can't give up, although I'm hopeless. I think my mind's gone. All I can do is get my grind on. Death around. Yo, I don't felt like that so many times in my life. Hopeless. We all, especially depending on your circumstances, situations in life, it could be dire straits you in. It could be a situation where you got to get yourself out. A lot of times in my life, I feel like I don't put myself in that situation and I'm gonna have to get myself out because ain't nobody else gonna do it. And you can't blame nobody because you put yourself, even if you didn't that's like me being sober right now, knowing that ain't nobody gonna catch me if I fall. Why I keep falling for? That's why I had to let the alcohol go. We talking from the heart, like I said. Let's talk heart talk. Some people always get bailed out. It's like Trump. Look at Trump. You mad at the punk police right now, motherfucker? We been could have told you they ain't shit. The motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. And like I say, I can't say every individual officer. See, nobody's that fucking stupid. Of course, there's some of them in there, but bro, like I could tell any officer, motherfucker, you working for the enemy. A stormtrooper, anybody that watch Star Wars. What discussion would Luke Skywalker have with a stormtrooper? He's not gonna try to convert that motherfucker. He's not gonna tell him you fighting for the evil empire. That's like me talking to a cop. I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Y'all niggas is on the wrong side. Point blank, period. If you in there trying to make a change, look at what happened when cops do try to step up and I'm gonna arrest cop, I'm gonna report him. They get fired or their ass end up missing somewhere. You know why? Because you went against the gang. They talk shit about gangs in America. Y'all motherfuckers is the biggest gang. Pac said that too, and that's some real shit. FBI, y'all took out the fucking mob, the mafia. Y'all took down the mafia, bro. That's where all that Rico shit came from. And now they're using it on gangs, Sue Surf, Young Thug, all these niggas getting caught up in gang activities and all this shit. But one thing about this camera right here, got y'all running y'all fucking mouth too much. And if you're not running your mouth, you're recording yourself too much while you doing shit that you know is illegal. How fucking stupid can you be? Just like them niggas that beat up 6ix9ine, man. Let me talk about this real quick. How fucking stupid can you be, bro? Why would you put your hands on a known rat in an era where you can wear masks? I'm not encouraging gang beatdowns or, I'm not in the gang. I've never been in one. I don't knock them, though. I understand. Like I said, the police is a gang. So you can't, if you support the police, a violent gang that can do anything they want, oh, the body camera was malfunctioning. No, you turned that shit off, motherfucker, because you knew you was about to do some grimy, evil shit. So you turned that shit off. If you support them bitch ass motherfuckers, don't say shit to me about no gangs. I don't care. And then y'all watch these movies about the mob, and you know what I mean? No shit, no disrespect to them. That's the Italian. Them motherfuckers put it down. They did what they did. What's the difference with them and fucking and they always look at the metric? They're classy. They came from class. They still had white privilege. Even though you was in the mob, you had white privilege. The gangster niggas in Compton and shit, they came from the gutter, motherfucker. Hell rough. You know what I'm saying? Dysfunctional. A lot of them came from that too. But they tried to clean it up. They had years to clean it up. They had a system to clean it up. Look at the Cowboys. I love Cowboys. Is my favorite genre. Anybody tell you my favorite movie is Tombstone? You ain't never seen Tombstone with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer? My motherfucking nigga. Styles, Holiday Styles. A quick history lesson too, hip hop lesson. You know, Styles called himself Holiday Styles. He got it from the Nas verse on Cool G Rap, Fast Life, where he say, profile. Shit. I be having so many bars in my head, and I'm not a biter, yo, like some of y'all favorite rappers. I remember shit in my head, but I never incorporate it into my rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I still write. I ain't on it like I used to be. I'm older, you know what I mean? But I love it. I love to write and I love to hear dope lyrics. But he say, popping Cristal like it's my first child, licking shots, holiday style, rocking steel sweaters while it be down. So look, he's saying we licking shots, holiday style. He talking about Doc Holliday from the movie. Styles P nickname is Holiday Styles. Holiday Styles. What he said, Holiday Styles. So blowing niggas out their shoes. I could come and fuck with me, I can guarantee that you'll be making the news. P flows like no nigga. But I'm an old nigga. Maybe fuck around and show niggas how to leave the room flat. 50 niggas dead. No money, no juice. It's in their head. Ain't a nigga in the lab. They fuck with the God. Hey, yo, I love that rap shit, bro. That nigga's what is sick as too. That's one of my favorite Styles P, yo. And Nas and Cool G. They talk about real shit. You know what I mean? But cowboy movies is one of my favorite genres ever. I love cowboy shit. But the thing about that is they was criminals. You watch Power, you watch, a lot of people in America is into shit like that. But for years, all them black movies like that, not Friday, that's more of a comedy, but they had gangster elements in there. Big Worm, you know what I mean? Faison Love, Crazy Ass. But South Central, Colors, Minister Society, all them hood classics, Boys in the Hood, all them hood classics. They call that ghetto, urban movies, black films. What's the fucking difference? These motherfuckers came from nothing, got them an enterprise, and came to fuck up. How is that different to Trump? And man, I'm going way off my topic, but like I said, it's hard talk. We talk from the heart. It's always be some real shit. So it all loops in and connects. But like I said, man, value. I love this juice right here. Grape juice. And on the back is the Spanish uva. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Grape. Is that how you tropical fantasy? And I think I guess it's tropical fantasy in Spanish. I don't know. I can't speak Spanish. I know certain words. Buenos dias, buenos noches. I don't know how to pronunciation in that, but now this shit is like Kool-Aid. I'm not gonna say it's good for you, but look at it. What they say, $1. I could go in there and buy one of them juices that's like $3 at the gas station. That don't mean it's gonna taste better. That don't mean it's better for you. You get what I'm saying? The prime example made me want to do this whole discussion. Like, I'm gonna try to clip it to an hour or two. So we passed 30. I'm trying to keep it concise and short to get to the point because I go off and talk about life just so complex. There's so much shit going on. I got some lights outside my crib, right? Driveway lights, because it's a driveway right here. I'm not really close to my neighbors, but we both got winding driveways. The driveway's kind of close, so if you coming down a straight stretch, you might go into their shit if you go a little bit too far past my shit. But they both wind. My shit go right around the back. Theirs go, to their yard. But I done got lights, right? The big joints online, $40. Let's talk about, because all y'all niggas look at his money and value. $40 lights, $50 lights. Just likes to put in the fucking ground. Big joints. Went out on me after like 2 months. I done got the ones $10 from Walmart. The ones that's maybe like 8 inches, 12 high, or like like the little medium size lights. So when people coming when it's dark at night, I got a street light out there, but it's a pole, but it's not really well lit right there when you first come in to the driveway. But I got the bigger ones, $10 from Walmart or whatever. Well, now they smaller than the 50 ones, 40s. They're smaller, so I got a few of them. They eat batteries up. I'm putting good batteries in. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna keep spending all these fucking getting these. You could get rechargeable batteries, but you'll be charging the fuck out of them. So I'm getting dollar store batteries. Man, them shit's running out in like 3 days, bro. That's a lot of fucking. Think about shit like that. You just want to put it there. You don't want to fuck with it. You want it to just work. You know what I'm saying? Put this shit in my driveway. Because people that don't know me, I'm low maintenance when it comes to. I'm gonna keep myself clean physically. I'm taking a bath. Keep yourself fresh. Might have some little spray good. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Shout out to my nigga. I know some of y'all fuck with him. Some of y'all know him. Vogue Green tonight. He got his own fragrance. That's what I'm on now. And then, I be on different different coconut. That shit good. And it got hemp in it. So don't do the test. I don't smoke weed, but you try to get it. Oh, you got hemp in your nah, nigga. I use that lotion. You know what I mean? You got different shit, smell good shit. You know what I'm saying? keep yourself clean, and I try to keep my physical, my outer clothes that look clean and decent or stylish sometimes, you know what I mean? But I got a strong, I don't give a fucking. That's my problem. It's real strong. Sometimes it's hard for me not to go outside looking like holes in my shirt and just fucked up. And it's some damage in there though. I always tell people you gotta take a damage assessment on your life. Because a lot of times in life I didn't have shit. So it helped me in a way too, because it helped me realize that shit don't mean nothing, man. Like I was saying earlier, the value, you know, the value and the worth and the cost. Just because it costs more don't mean it's worth more. You know what I mean? But yeah, them little lights in the driveway I got now, yo. Anybody know where I'm at? A lot of y'all niggas don't know. A lot of y'all girls don't know. That's good. That's how keep your life private, like I tell people. Keep people out your business. That's why I stay in the country and I love it. But like I was saying, yo, the little lights I got there now, $1 each from the dollar store. I got 3 on each side. Some ignorant motherfucker. Probably it might be a motherfucker you know. You got haters out here. It might have just rolled through my shit. Fuck some of them up. You can't stop nothing, bitch ass motherfucker. Because guess what? They ain't but $1. The dollar store right up the street. Replace those $3, $6. Them same lights, because they solar charge. All of them was supposed to be solar charged, but some of them still take batteries. What kind of shit is that? And you got me paying $40, $50 for a fucking light, or for a set of lights, or even one individual light that don't even last long as them dollar store shits. So that's what I'm saying. Which one is worth more? If I don't pay $6 for 6 lights, they light up good. People that come in and say, man, I have no problem seeing your driveway at. You know what I'm saying? All I paid was $6 for it. Because it's about the utility and about the word, man. So many words, man. That's the dope thing about the English language. Even though it's the colonizer's language, and I disrespect it as much as possible. I talk my slang shit. I don't give a fuck, because it's not our language, and we don't even know our own language. It's the sad part. And I'm twice removed of a lost nigga, bro, because I'm Samoan too. But guess what? I didn't grow up around my Samoan side, and that's another thing of growing up in a broken black family. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. You got broken families of other cultures, but it's so prevalent with us. Most of my friends didn't have, and I love the fact most of my friends I see, they are in their kids' life, and they in a positive. Because sometimes people can be in your life, but they're not really in your life, or they're in your life in a negative aspect. So, but shout out to my peoples, because thank God I had my mom and dad around, where I know them, and they was around. And thank God my grandma, because I was with my grandma a lot of my life, and I love her to death, man. I pray for her all the time, man. We don't know the spiritual world, like I said, man. Like, shout out to Jarvis, man. I was thinking about that Prodigy, the Prodigy bar. He said Memorial Veterans Day. That was in the song. He talking about veterans in the street. People just think about soldiers. In this life, man, we don't lost a lot of people to the streets, man. That they veterans too, man. But he said, I can still hear your voice all the time. I can still feel the web of your palm inside, man. Bro, that's one of my favorite bars ever, man. Because we used to do our handshake all the time. People in the hood got different handshakes, and not just gang shit, where you might have one twist your hand. I don't know. I ain't throwing them the gang signs, but he said I can feel the web of your palm, inside, man. And that's the thing about memories, bro. You can smell something. Damn, that smell like something Shorty had on 10 years ago. Damn, that should just bring back them lovely memories. Like, she was so fine, you know what I'm saying? Or like he said, you can remember the embrace with a person or the web of their palm. That's a very particular and very detailed and very specific, man. That shit make you cry, bro. I don't care how real a nigga is, man, how the hardcore they thinking. That shit, man, somebody that going on, man. Big up to all my niggas, man. Yo, I don't even want to go down that depressing. I want to go down that depressing road. It's depressing, man. Because like they say, hopefully, we all have beliefs and hopes and dreams that they go to a better place. But it's the selfishness of a human that we still here. We feel like we can't access that person. We can't ring them up and call them, yo. Whenever you want to. Can't do that, man. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, worth and value. Two different things. Worth and cost. Just because something costs, man, you could buy you BMW 2023 truck. It could be a piece of shit. Not saying that now the quality does match the price a lot of times when it comes to stuff like that. Because you buy the right tires, BMW tires for a BMW, it's probably gonna be, even you talk about artillery that go with certain weapons. You buy the same brand, it might be more accurate. It's a lot of shit that go with, but a lot of shit that's auxiliary. I'll be trying to flip them. You know what I'm saying? Keep the vocab, keep the vernacular popping. You know what I'm saying? Keep it tight. Um, you know, I could go to somebody in Hollywood. They couldn't do this. I could pay them $300. They couldn't. Look at that, man. Look at that, yo. That's beautiful, man. That's artwork, yo. I ain't pay no 300 for it, but I could go somewhere else and get busted in the fucking head for shoddier work, shittier work. Shoddy and shitty. That's two different words, and it mean the same thing. Sorry fucking job. You could go to a studio. Look, peep this out. Did y'all see the girl Tim's? Oh man, she had the hit of the summer. Her and my boy, what's the Wiz Kid? African. The two African people, they made this song. What was that song? I don't need no other body. I know y'all remember that shit. Damn, man, that shit hard, right? I gotta play that shit back later tonight, yo. That's my shit. Bump that shit loud on the speakers, man. But yo, she showed her home studio, bro. It just looked like a fucking laptop. The mic in the head, like a little setup right there. Something small, not no big. She said, "This is why I record that album y'all heard on." You can go to some big ass studio. We was artists, bro. We was younger. I don't really consider myself. I guess I'll always be an artist because I always love the, you know, artistic side, the creative side of things, and being a fan and being a creator. I love that, hearing it, and talking about audio wise, musically, and videos, and just it's the dopeness of it all. It's hip hop, man. It's rap music and music in general. I love listening to Luther and all that. But it's niggas that outsold Luther. That don't mean they can sing better than Luther. That's why I say cost versus value, man. Cost does not equal worth. So the things we value, man, I'm gonna break it down. I got about 12 minutes if I'm gonna meet this deadline. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a little gaming on tonight, man. Y'all niggas hit me up too on PlayStation. It's the Heart, ITZTHEHEART. That's my gamer tag on PlayStation. I gotta get on that 5 soon, but I've been fucking with 4. And I'm gonna get back into the gaming. I might fuck with it a little bit tonight. I don't know yet, but tomorrow the last day of work for the week, so we're gonna have some good little weekend. And I'm probably do another one of these in a few days. You know what I mean? It's good to talk, man. It's good. It's healing, man. It might heal another person to see it. I know when I see a lot of podcasts or different things where people just talking and interviews, you'll learn a lot, and some shit could heal you. You could hear some deep shit and be like, "Damn, that's deep, yo. I can relate." The relatability a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? That's what make artists like DMX and Pac kind of untouchable to me. You got people that use way bigger words, flip words, and blah, blah, blah. People that talk more about their lifestyle. I got money, I got girls, and look at my accomplishments. But the deepness of the music, bro, Scarface, them type of cats, deepness of that music, bro, you can't put a price tag on that. I don't care if people outsell them. You can't put a price tag on that. But yeah, man, I was saying, yo, like, damn, I lost my train of thought, man. Be rambling so much sometimes. I just be in my own zone, my own world, man. But like I said, yo, the cost and the worth of things can't be confused. Because okay, yeah, wrapping it up in a nutshell, the value. How can you put a value on anything in this world, yo? Really think like how can you think about the last times, man? I ain't trying to make nobody sad, but it's real, yo. You think about the last times you spent with loved ones, even if you didn't know. Shout out, not to my brother. I don't want y'all get confused, man. My brother's alive and doing well. My brother Mario Saunders, that's my nigga, man. Everybody that know me know that's my nigga, bro. I'm not talking about my boy Mario. Man, I don't know his last name, bro. Damn. But worked with us, man. You know, he worked with us and that COVID shit, bro. And it's crazy because he was a big Fred the Godson fan. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from New York rap that know. And Fred the Godson had got COVID and passed. And it's crazy because Fred was still in his 20s, man, late 20s. And you know, this is an era that's all about the drill music, and we come from an era of bars, though. People really Fred the Godson is one of the newer cats that was actually spitting bars. He might have been 30, he might have been his early 30s, but he was young. But Mario was young too, bro. Mario was a few years older than me. So I just turned 40. Mario will probably be 43, man. And my nigga passed, bro. And I remember the last time I seen him, bro, it was like he probably already had it and didn't know. And that's why I say people think everything is a hoax and a joke, man. I still wear masks, bro. I can't tell you what to do. Still, whatever preventive measures you got, keep yourself safe and keep those you love safe. And you don't want to transmit, even if you know you healthy enough, you feel like ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You don't want to give it to your ailing father or mother or grandparents or somebody who got conditions and get them sick. You know, so it's just fucked up all around out here, man. But yeah, man, I see my man's and they say he passed like 3 days later, bro. And that's the shocking and scary part about it, because it's like, damn, bro, I just seen you like Wednesday and Saturday you gone, man. But you know, damn, man, that shit, it really hit you, bro. Like I said, but how can you place the value the last time me and that man seen each other before all of that shit and chopped it up, joke? You know, we was working overtime, I think, in another department, fucking around, joking and laughing. And how can you put a value on that, bro? How can you put a cost or a price tag on that? I don't think it's possible. I don't think you could put a value on the last time you seen your grandparents, man. If you had a relationship with them, or the last time, man. That's why I say cost and worth, because you could pay. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite movies, man, Schindler's List. Even though I don't like this motherfucker now, it's about what the German people did to the Jewish people. You know what I mean? And it's sad that the same racist bullshit that goes on in America, you know, but eradication, genocide. You know, that's how this country was created, off of bullshit like that. But you know, just man, yo, like this man, the end, Liam Nielsen. I don't fuck with that nigga because he said he was looking for his friend said she got assaulted by a black man, and he found out it was a black man. He did that confession shit. I feel so bad, but I was looking for the first person black man I could see. I was hoping I ran into one. What was you gonna do? I seen your movies taken and shit like that. Well, you was gonna take it all the way there. So you was gonna make the next black person you seen pay for what you felt like was all of us should pay for that. So you telling me if she said it was a white man that did it to her, you wouldn't have got the first white man you seen. Sorry, I know who you are, motherfucker. I don't fuck with that nigga, dog. I don't fuck with that motherfucker. I don't fuck with none of them motherfuckers that done said racist stuff and recant it. Most time they apologize after they get caught, after they make confession and get caught, and now you want to apologize. But the thing is, if nobody never caught you, 9 times out of 10, a lot of y'all wouldn't have said shit. You would have took that shit with you to the grave. Or until you feel guilty, like the piece of trash that lied on Emmett Till got that man murdered. Fuck that old lady. But yeah, man, I'm getting tired too, so I ain't gonna I ain't gonna go deep into my rage. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of that too for these cowards. But you know, yeah, man. Like I was saying, yo, Schindler's List. At the end, this dude is just crying, bro. You know, and I can't remember the exact plot of the story, but it was something to the effect of he was saving them. People that was getting put in gas chambers and horrific stuff done to them because of racism, bigotry, trash. But this man was like, I give you this pin off my shirt. I give you this. He realized each item he gave to these people, he could have used it to save a human life. So he's saying, man, what the fuck is this medal worth? This medal I won in the army or the whatever. This right here. If I could save a life with this right here, what the fuck is this worth, man? And then get into what people love so much. What the fuck is this right here, man? What the fuck is it? What is that? What is it? Whether you got stacks of it or whatever, if you could save a life with this right here, how many people would do it? If you could really save a life with $20, with $100, how many people would do it? A lot of people wouldn't. They'd feel like it ain't my problem. But it's the same people talk about Jesus. And I never get along with this world. I don't feel like a lot of people don't be agreeing with the shit I say. I don't give a fuck, man. Let me tell you that about me. Anybody ain't figured that out about me about now, I don't give a fuck, because the way I think and feel is how I really feel and think. I don't have no motive behind that shit. I don't have no fucking end game or angle. It's really how I feel. This world is fucked up. And you're never gonna get me to agree with this shit, yo. You never will. Nobody will never get me to agree with this bullshit. Because free will is what God gave us. This is my belief God gave us. Or even those that don't believe in God, we just out here. But we got free will. And what do people do most of the time? Wrong shit. And hurt and use other people to get what they want to get. So you can't get me to love a place like that, man. Can't get me to agree with a place like that. But everything is all based on cost and value and appearances, and I gotta look like I'm the richest motherfucker in the world. I gotta look like I can't look weak, so I gotta take this motherfucker out. I can't look like a hoe. Girls. I can't look like I gotta play this man to the left. I can't look like I'm a simp, because let me tell y'all something. I'm a big rallier against simps. Because I feel like, I can't judge nobody. OnlyFans, blah, blah. How you gonna judge them girls when you got these simp motherfuckers out here that's giving them millions a year? These girls are coming up millions. And the thing is, how can you knock your daughters in them? If you support that type of shit, you go to the strip clubs, blah, blah. I'm not knocking you. I don't been to strip clubs and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I won't go again. But how can you judge a woman in your family if they get out here working at Wendy's, busting their ass, when they can go out there and strip and do whatever and be well off, driving Escalade trucks and shit, and you know what I'm saying? House paid for, OnlyFans, but you simps is feeding that shit, man. Let these girls be actresses. Get them the incentive to do something. This is just my opinion. You know what I mean? Do something. These girls balling out. Look at LSU and Iowa. All them girls, bro. Great. Some of them might have OnlyFans. It's a different era, but they get into the WNBA. They're going to, man, and I hope they get paid more. That's another issue. You know what I mean? The women ain't getting paid like these girls can't dunk on and rip most niggas on the court. They rip most grown men on the court. So come on, man. But it's a real world. Like I said, I'm a big rally against simps because I feel like you paying, that's your choice. But you fuck the game up, man. Y'all niggas paying for everything. Like, I'm not paying for shit, man. Anybody tell you, man, hey, you gonna be late, baby, fucking with me, but expecting me to pay you for some services and all that. Nah, man, I'm not no weirdo. What my nigga DMX said, I gave you what you gave me. Let's be real. So you want me to give you some satisfaction and put 1,000 in your pocket? What kind of sense did that make? It's just like if I was out here, they say slanging. If I was out here slanging and a girl buying me outfits and all, you a dog, blah, blah, blah. What's the difference though? I don't think it's right either way. That's what I'm gonna say. A simp, because girl, like I said, don't let this society make you feel like you can't love a girl, love a woman that is deserving of it. Y'all treating each other good, spoil each other. This is just my advice. I don't know shit. I'm not a long-term relationship. I never had real long-term relationships. I just feel like the world fucked up, and I'm probably fucked up in the head too. I'm just honest about it. I'm not gonna be out here cheating on nobody or being cheated on though. You know what I mean? It's complicated. I'm not gonna be getting married just for the sake of saying I'm married, but bitching and grow, bitching and groaning and whining every day, and jumping on social media. I said I ain't dissing nobody. I said a lot of people do that shit. Jump on social media, hugged up like besties. Oh man, I just went over an hour. But that's life. A lot of people do shit for appearances. They want people to. It's a security blanket for them, for people to appear, and it makes them feel better, to look happy. But my thing is, I would rather be happy than look happy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be happy. I'd rather be secure. Got my lights on, got my water, got my hot water running. My dog straight. I got a cat, he's straight. I don't have no kids right now, but guess what? Got nieces and nephews. Got little cousins. I can help them out from time to time. I have done that before. That's a blessing to be able to, you know what I'm saying? It's not bragging, but guess what? People can't see that shit, but I don't give a fuck if they see it. You know why? That kid know I gave them Robux. Y'all niggas that know about Roblox and all them games. I done bought them a game before, or came to the football game, or did this, and they know that. My close cousins and brothers, times we don't help each other. We know that. I don't give a fuck if the world don't know that shit, man. That's the problem with this fucking world. Everything got to be broadcast. Like when Adrian Broner gave that years ago, the boxer, he gave the man money on live. Why would you do that? You got 1 million people on live. You give a homeless man some money. Somebody knocked him up beside his head with a pistol and robbed him, took the money. They was watching your Instagram live. Oh, you gave that bum? This man ain't shooting guns. Now you give it to one of the crazy motherfuckers, yeah, he gonna bust you in your ass, as he should. You try to take something from him. That man gave you something, and you try to take it from hey, he gotta defend himself. Everybody don't think like that. A lot of people in them situations, I don't been there. It's very depressing. Everybody ain't strong enough to mentally, and blessed enough, because it's a blessing. Especially if you ever been out there like that, you make your way back, man. You better thank God every minute of every day. Because the streets is cold when you hustling and living your life like that. But they real cold when you out there for real with nowhere to go. They real cold, nigga. I don't understand how people that been out there and talk shit. Like I seen girls who was on Section 8 and shit and living horrible, living off the system. I can't judge you, but I feel like that should just be a stepping stone. For one, fuck the government. Fuck these racist motherfuckers. They want you to stay living on Section 8 your whole life. I'm not knocking nobody that live there or have lived there. I come from that shit. I was a kid growing up in the projects, man. But the thing is, why stay stuck on the government's titty, and they got poison in it, just feeding you the poison. Just stay right where you at. If you make a job making enough, they're gonna kick you out anyway. So what is that telling you? They don't give a fuck about you. They rather keep you right there, low income and low wage, when you can't do shit. Yeah, the shit pissed me off because I'm a very intelligent brother. Thank God for that. He helped me see a lot of stuff. That discernment is real. When you see stuff, you got eyes like my boy right here, Afro Samurai. I got the eyes. I seen it. A lot of times I don't got to say nothing. I seen it though. I seen what you try to do. It's a world full of fucking snakes, rats, cats, alligators, hogs, pigs. Bro, when your boy DMX said the snake, the rat, the cat, the dog, how you gonna see them when you living in the fog? How you gonna see them? And we all been in that fog, man. It could be a fog of just your own pride. I done been all the places. Alcohol. Come on, man. You got people that's on drugs and shit. I don't know about that too much, you know what I'm saying? But I don't judge, because alcohol is a fucking drug. Just because it's cool, like I said, what's the value of these things? What's the worth? Just because society put out videos and music videos, people popping champagne and, in the club enjoying themselves for doing this and that. The value of that is put high on the pedestal. But what's the worth? What's the worth of going to all that shit, going to jail, getting locked up, or getting in arguments with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever, your husband, wife, and seeing your life deteriorate? I seen that shit before me. and older family members before me. And I still fell into that trap myself. Because I'm a hard-headed nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you about myself. I know a lot of times I gotta go through shit. And I be beating myself in the head. But as I get older, I don't as much because now I kind of listen to it. I know it's God talking, man. It gotta be God talking. I believe in God. Gotta be him saying, okay, man. You ain't believing when you seen it happen to the next. What make you think you better? You step into that foul, your ass and get burnt too. But yeah, man, I'm about to close this shit out, bro. I'm getting a little tired. Might fuck around that game a little bit tonight. I don't know. About to have a good weekend coming up, man. Y'all, much love to everybody out there to watch this, man. I got followers. I'm gonna get this shit up. If not, I don't really give a fuck either. I just like doing shit. I like talking. Y'all niggas that know me, I like talking, bro. So hopefully people tune into the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this shit rocking for a little bit. I'm gonna figure out a different way to go about it. Like I told you, man, I'm not a follower, bro. I never always been trying to be an innovative person because I feel like being different makes the difference in this world a lot of times. And not being different for the sake of saying, oh, I'm a genius, I'm unique, I'm eclectic, I'm weird, people don't understand me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I want you to understand me. Now, you might not understand my ways, you might not understand the way I move, and that's not for you to know. Everybody, I don't want to know how you move or why you move like that. Everybody move why they move for whatever reason. And it's a cold war. This world is a cold war. It's always a war going on. If you look around you, I look at it like that. It's always some kind of war battle going on. And it's covert a lot of times. Y'all don't know what that word covert means. It's like sneaky. It's a shadow war. It's a fucking cold war. That's why they call it cold war, because a hot war is guns going off, missiles going off. It's on. You know it's on. A cold war could be very subtle, very slick, but it's still on. So just know that it's on out here, man. Like I say, man, don't put your fucking worth in something that costs, man. Because the things that's worth the most, man, quoting the Bible, dog, not verbatim, which is word for word, but I know the Bible. I read the Bible several times in my life. I believe, you know what I'm saying? I believe in God, you know what I mean? But I studied a lot of books, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of truth in a lot of shit in this life. So it said the things that's unseen, bro. Y'all look up that passage, y'all little Bible study lesson right there. The things that unseen, bro. A lot of times, stuff you can't see. You can't see the stuff that's really worth shit in this life. All them gold chains and all that shit. It's like I was telling somebody one day, you need money to buy water, right? But let's say the dollar bill become irrelevant. Let's say that card become irrelevant. The credits you got on that card, credit cards or the debit account, you still gonna need water. You're gonna need water to take a bath. You're gonna need water to drink. You need water to survive. That water drought, if that money drought, guess what? They'll make a different kind of money. That's y'all niggas gotta start thinking of. Can you make a different kind of water? I don't know about that, bro. That water God made, baby. Anything that's man-made can be duplicated, replicated, reverse engineered, and all this bullshit. That water can't be created, bro. Show me a motherfucker that can create water. And they trying to do all this stuff, artificial shit. They trying to play God. They trying to bring dinosaurs back. I don't know if y'all seen. They brought the woolly mammoth meatball. They don't found some DNA from a woolly mammoth, which was like a huge elephant-looking motherfucker with fur on him from way back in the day, dinosaur days, Ice Age. They say he died out. So they say we don't know. We seen the huge skeletons, but we don't know the past. Most of the history of the world is unknown. People don't look at that. The scale that they have documented. Think about the Egyptians. They don't know what happened over there. Statues and pyramids. They don't know what happened. They don't know how the fuck they built that shit back then. Still, they can't build a pyramid now. All this technology, they got lasers and measurement tools and computers. They still can't build a pyramid precise out of bricks. Bricks that wasn't located nowhere near the build site. The site where they built it at. What they do? Pour them thousands of yards? Come on, man. People want to start talking about aliens, angels, gods. We never know. We'll never know. They didn't have no cameras back then. Documentation was done hieroglyphics, different type of system that they don't really understand to this day. And maybe it won't meant for them to understand. You know what I mean? How can you put a value on that? What's the worth for the cost in that? Can you pay something to learn the secrets of the past, of the Egyptians and all these cultures that came before us? You can't pay for that. I don't care if you got $1 billion, you'll never know this mystery of this pyramids. That's the best example for y'all niggas, yo. You will never know Noah's Ark in the Bible, nigga. I don't care if you got a 800 billion, nigga, trillion. You can't. Who you gonna pay to find that out? So, like I said, man, but money is necessary in this life. It's a given. It's one of the things like air. You need it to breathe. You need food to eat. Ain't no way around that shit. So you might as well get that money, yo. But yeah, man, I'm gonna close out, grab me something to eat, fuck this game a little bit late night, and get up and go to work tomorrow. And we got a good weekend coming up. But just remember, the value of things is not based on cost. Sometimes it is quality of something, quality of material you're paying for. But you could be buying some shit made in China with a high price tag on it. And use that metaphor to apply to real life and the people that you're around, the situations you're dealing with. What's your value in yourself? What's your value in the person next to you? What's your value into your financial situations? What's your value into, and is the cost always worth it? Another deep, what does it gain a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? And I don't know if y'all believe in your soul or not, or if this just if you don't believe in the spiritual realm, or that's on you. But it could be your integrity. It could be the things that make you you and make you feel like you're worth something and make you a good person. What do it gain if you're a billionaire and you out here giving you up every day? What is your integrity in that? Look at Blac Chyna. We're gonna finish off with that, yo. I've actually met Blac Chyna. I had the picture on my old Instagram, the one that was hacked. Me and her was, we kicked it a little bit, not that long. We took a picture, whatever, talked to her a little bit. She was a cool person. And you see all these, this is before the total transformation. When I seen her, it was probably like 10 years ago. It's probably like how she looked now. They said she did a change. A lot of people judging her. But it's the thing, yo. And not, they do that what's that joke Amber Rose did? The slut shaming. And I'm not one of them people. Oh, I love what 21 Savage do. I love sluts too. No, I'm not doing all that. That's some simp shit to me. You know what I mean? If you my girl, you shouldn't even be looking at yourself in that situation. I'm not gonna look at myself as a lower form. You shouldn't look at yourself. But the judgment, I understand that part. Don't judge. You can't judge nobody. Because the thing is, everybody has a past and everybody has a future. Some people past is bad and their future could flip around. Look at Blac Chyna. I feel like she tried to flip her future around. And then you got some people that was good in the past or trying to do good or regarded as good, and they total trash now. So it's all on your decision, and it's all on your value and how you choose to move in this world. So, you know, um, peace to everybody out there. Like they said, the whole universe, the whole solar system, the whole galaxy, the world, the country. You know what I'm saying? Whatever country you in, you know what I mean? Much love to you. Always stay real. Always stay true. That's why I tell people, man, you know what I mean? You got one life, baby. They say people, you only live once. They say, no, you only die once. You live every day. So what you doing with that living? That's the thing. That's the shit that's worth something to me. That's the shit that's valuable to me. You know what I'm saying? Valuable. That's something you can't buy, yo. You got rich people that's stupid rich, that's miserable. All their bills paid off. They got 20 cars in the yard. They don't have no real friends. They don't have nobody that really love them, yo. How can you put worth and value on that? They don't got nobody that really care about them. I feel sorry for them too, man. Just like I feel sorry for somebody that's trying to get financially straight in this world that's all about finances. I feel sorry about that for that rich person too, because their heart ain't right, bro. Their mind ain't right. They could go AWOL and go crazy, or they could, do something to hurt themselves. Spiritually, they ain't right, bro. So I tell people, that's the first. I saw somebody post this earlier today. Your first mistake is putting God second, yo. So, hey, man, y'all take that how you, and in the Bible, let's say God is love. I hate to keep going back to the Bible. Those don't believe, like I said, the Quran, whatever books I don't studied a lot on the Torah. You know what I mean? It's a lot of parallels in there. But God is love, man. If you really believe God is love, You gotta lead with love, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean you gotta be a fool. Don't mean you gotta be let people use you and run over top of you, misuse your love, but showing mercy to a motherfucker's love, man. People don't think about that. And it's times mercy was shown to you. You don't realize the times mercy was shown to me. It's a lot of times I show motherfuckers mercy. I'm being real, but it's love, man. You know what I mean? And it don't gotta be love like it's one love, man. I believe that. You know, a lot of rappers say that, and a lot of New York motherfuckers from back in the day, one love, one. That shit real, yo. Like the I saw one love. It's one love, man. That's the Houdini. You lucky if you had just one love, man. And he was talking about girls and relationships, you know, from a man's point of view, straight man point of view. But whatever your love is, man, my thing is, man, the same love I got, the same love I got for my peoples, you know what I'm saying? I got it for a stranger. I don't know them as intimately as I know my people, but from the onset, I'm gonna show you that love, man. Now, wherever you go or wherever you take it, I'm leaving it on you. And then, however, it's like feeding somebody with a long spoon. I'm still gonna have love for you, yo. I don't seen times, man. It took me a long time to understand that. They said love your enemies, yo. That shit real though. Me letting you live, yo. Not saying I control your life or do something to check, but me not bothering you. You want to be whack? Go ahead and be whack over there. That's me showing you love, yo. People don't realize that. Or somebody seeing you fucking up. People done did that to me. They showed me love times. They probably should have came at me a certain way because a certain way I acted, but they might have seen something good in me, you know. And that's mercy, man. That's real, man. It's God, you know. They might say, "Nah, I'm gonna spare that brother, man. I'm gonna let him rock, cause he'll learn one day." And I try to be the same way. But yeah, man, it's over an hour. Try to keep this shit short. I'm gonna put this shit out probably tomorrow, cause it's recorded on a Wednesday. Shout out to my brother Ezra too. This is his birthday, and people don't believe in the lineup. Like I said, everything being connected. My birthday, April 3rd. My mother's April 4th. Happy birthday, Talicia. Love you, baby. And then my brother-in-law, who married my sister. Shout out Chanel. Shout out my little brother Matt. Shout out to Mac. Shout out to Jew. Shout out to Rue. Shout out to all my niggas I grew up with. Shout out to Q. Shout out everybody, man. I love all y'all, man. Just random people. I'm just going through my man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, love is the way. You know what I mean? But truth, that's always my barrier. I can have love because as long as I got that truth, the truth is gonna check motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? The truth is gonna be like, you know what? Nah, I can't go over that line. I could love you this much. I want to go all out. Well, I know you're gonna hurt me, but nah, that truth gonna check me. Like, Mick, nah, you can't do that. Love them from a distance. You can still have love for them. Wish them nothing but the best. And then even in some ways, you might can help them more, but do it in a way and it's not gonna hurt you. I feel like a lot of people just jump out with the love 100%, and that's how you get fucked up. You fuck yourself up like that. I done been there. I feel like a lot of good people done been there. But yeah, man, I'm about to end this stream on this computer screen to say end stream. I'm about to end this stream. Hour and 18 minutes. We rolling and heart talk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nothing but the realness. That's all we're gonna talk about here. And like I said, this has been a good one. I like how it came out because I freestyle the shit. I have pinpoints in my mind. I have subject matter, whatever. But yeah, we'll do some interviews coming up too. But I want to do it different than a regular podcast, man. It's hard for me to explain, man. It's like everybody sees shit different, man. My vision is different, and a certain way I want to do it, just different, man. But we're gonna figure it out. Keep rocking with me. Heart Talk. This is the 5th episode, I think. 5th, 6th, 7th. And I'm gonna bring back the retro ones too. When I found out how to get them off my old Instagram that was at. Can't steal nothing from me, nigga. I'm going to get them shit. So I'm gonna find a way to do it. But I'm gonna post them too. And this has been another live. I like the lives. Just me venting and talking about real shit. So much love to y'all, man. Stay up out there, stay real, stay strong, stay true. And peace. Hey man, y'all hold it down, man. Much respect to everybody, much love to everybody. Anybody that's trying to do good, trying to do something positive, trying to move up. Like I saw on the show, the Wu show, one of my favorite Wu-Tang sagas, almost at the last episode. Y'all watch that whole. It's probably my favorite. Probably, I like BMF too, but the Wu, the hip hop element, it's probably. But RZA said, "We not just moving forward, we moving upward." That's real, yo. Shout out to them niggas, man. They were a big inspiration in my life, growing up. in the 90s, late 90s. But yeah, man, much love. Y'all stay up out there. Peace.